Hi, I'm Marc Bona, and I write about beer for Northeast Ohio Media Group. We are on day 5. We're almost basically at the halfway point of our top 10 finalist tour for our neos-best-craft-brewery contest on cleveland.com. Today we're at Hoppin Frog Brewery in Akron. We're right across the air dock. It's a great landmark for anybody who comes down here. We're in the tasting room with one of the brewers, John Humphrey. John, your boss, the brewmaster, Fred Karm, put a lot of effort into this tasting room. He went to Europe. He chose the colors. There's no TVs. Tell us a little bit about the history of both the tasting room as well as the beers here at Hoppin Frog.
Well, the beers at Hoppin Frog, let me start by saying, are all about quality and flavor. We don't rush anything here. So we find that by filtering the beer, it loses a lot of its nuances, all those little flavors that make a great beer taste wonderful. And it's the same thing with the tasting room. If you look around in the tasting room, it's all the little nuances that keep you relaxed, comfortable, and it creates this environment where people come together, talk, and enjoy great beer.
So if we're talking about Hoppin Frog beers, the one beer we have to start with is your flagship. And for a flagship, it's pretty rare that an Imperial Stout will be the flagship for a brewery, but it really is here. Boris the Crusher. It's a beer that anecdotally I hear from people all the time. It's a throw away all your other beers and just drink this one, but it's also received quite a bit of acclaim, not only locally but nationally, and ratebeer.com has really praised it over the years. It's gotten international acclaim. Why is Boris so special?
Well, if you look at it, it's right here. I mean, it's rich, it's dark, it has a great mouthfeel, it coats your mouth with great, robust flavors. I mean, there's nothing you can't like about this beer. It goes well with so many different meals. You know, it's just a wonderful beer. It put us on the map. And, I mean, I can't say enough about it.
It's a great sipper. And like most of the brewers around here in Northeast Ohio, very ambitious brewers, willing to try different things, use different ingredients. Hoppin Frog does, among the many events here in the tasting room, Tower Tuesdays. Tell us about what that is and what infusion is for beer.
We really love that idea of Tower Tuesdays because what we like to do is take all the great flavors we create in the beer and then experiment with them. So every Tuesday there's 1 or 2 towers, most of the time 2 towers, and then we put different ingredients in the towers with different beers, infuse the flavors, and then let our customers come in and enjoy those flavors. We even take, we have little cards basically, and the customer can write down their ideas, and sometimes we use those ideas. And it's just been a real winner for us on Tuesdays because you get to do things like infuse our Gangster Frog with vanilla beans. People liked it so much we actually bottled it. And it's part of our Infusion series, Infusion C.
That sounds tasty. That was a great little marketing experiment. Right now, as we film this, the NBA Finals are underway. It's 2-2, 2 games to 2, Cleveland and Golden State, and like happens in every big game, every championship series, senators, politicians, other people bet. And this year, Senator Sherrod Brown from Ohio bet a counterpart from California beer, and he chose
Hoppin Frog.
What was the specific? Do you know the specific beer he chose?
I have read that we sent him a goose juice. It's our hopped up goose juice, rye IPA. Wonderful beer. Wonderful beer.
I don't know what he's getting in return, but that's a pretty good beer to throw out there. And speaking of sports, LeBron has had a beer named for him several months ago, right around the wintertime. Tell us the name and the style, because that was a very specific old style that Fred Karm wanted to do.
It's called King Goza Home, and it's a play on Goza, which is a German wheat beer that's tart, refreshing, has hints of coriander and sea salt. Great in the summertime.
It's got a little sour and a little saltiness to it, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So this is Marc Bona for Northeast Ohio Media Group. We're in the middle of our Neo's Best Craft Brewery tour. I'm wearing green for frogs today. I'm not shaving my playoff beard until we finish the 10 brewery tour. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.